Like I never really like understood how hard it was to be a single parent until I actually became one. Y'all, I have a 2-year-old boy. He's bad as hell. Bad. Like, are y'all familiar with the terrible twos? Everybody's just, oh my goodness, bad as fuck. Oh, he's mixed. Um, Terrier mix. Cause in LA, your dog is your baby. Yeah. So my ex Antoine, spelled Antoine, he brought me a dog for my birthday, and when we broke up, I immediately turned into like the stereotypical single parent because that's what I knew. Like immediately, I was like, you know what, you could leave, but that don't mean you're not gonna take care of your responsibility. I didn't do this shit by myself. I did the neck and all that together. Uh, so you could leave. I was like, I need that social security number. Like I was like I was gonna like file for pet support even though it does not exist. Like I was just like, give me that. I was mad. I was like, we taking you down. I picked my dog up and like started like rubbing him, like, you know, caressing him, like it's gonna be okay, baby. We gonna make it together. You know, fuck him. You know, that's how you do it. And my dog has stomach issues. I feel like the breakup did it. Um, he needs special food, right? Because he gets stomach upset. So I felt like I deserved like EBT for my pet. You feel me? Because it's expensive, and I'm like single. So I went down to the A office and tried to apply, and they denied me. I got pissed because I'm like, why the fuck my baby don't count? You know, like y'all being racist. That's what I was like. Because he mixed. That's why. Because my dog mixed. You can't give him that shit. No, he's crazy. No, then like some other stuff, like it is hard because like my dog is 2 like dog years, so that what makes what like 14 human years. So like technically he's like a teenager, right? Like low key. Like now he talking back and shit to me, like normally I'll say Blue sit and he will like sit down, and now like I say Blue sit, he look at me and like turn his head to the side and he'll dip his butt down a little bit, like and then he'll pop back up like, what the fuck you gonna do? I'm just like. I feel like I need a stepdaddy for my dog right about now, y'all. Right about now, I need a stepdaddy. Then I seen something the other day, broke my heart. Like I took Blue for a walk, and like when he went to pee, like he was squatting to pee. He a boy. You supposed to lift your leg, right? I feel like if he had a man in his life, he would know. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't teach him how to be a man. That's what I'm trying to say. I need help. This. No, I love my dog. I got pictures too if any dog lovers in the house. None in Burbank. What? No. Something else about me, y'all. I'm a nurse. I do have a day job. Thank you. I like being a nurse, but like there are times that I really don't like. I want to disconnect from that world. When people ask me for hookups, like. For some reason, people think I get like an employee discount. Like I'm like, I don't work at Best Buy. I don't have 20% off. Like everybody want to hook up. Hey, you think, you know, like, my mother's boyfriend hit me up and was like, I need a stem cell transplant. You think you could you got to hook up on that? Like how could I? That's a whole procedure. You know what I'm saying? Like I could probably bring something home, but like people ask for outrageous shit. I realize I don't want to help take care of my family. Like, I feel like I don't want to be like a caregiver in that realm. Let me tell you why. My dad was in a really bad accident and I went back home to Chicago. It was like life or death. He just made it out of surgery and it was like, you know, all traumatic. And I get there and my dad had already told all the nurses, right, that I was a nurse. So when I get there, all the other nurses went on break. They was like, his daughter here. They was like, fuck this. But then, so like my dad, in this accident, he wound up losing an arm, right? So he's like, it was traumatic. He got like one arm. And I was there, and as soon as I got there, like immediately, because I'm the nurse, he's like, oh, Taquita, baby, pass me that little jug thing. I got to pee. I need you to help me pee. Now, granted, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know he need help because like he woke up from a surgery without an arm and like has to pee. Like a part of me is like, I know you need help, but a part of me, I didn't want to help him. Because it's just like I felt like I didn't want to have to touch or see my daddy dick. You feel me? I was just like, Because like there was other people in the room that had seen my daddy dick before. Like his wife was there, his ex-wife, his mom, because he had just got out of surgery. So I'm looking at them and I'm like, y'all gonna make me take this for the team? Like all of y'all, you gonna fuck up my daddy-daughter relationship, like, and make me do this? I had been single for a while. I didn't want that to be the first dick I had seen coming from, like, off of a breakup. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking, I'm like, Mom, can you help Daddy use the bathroom? Like low key. And my mom picks this time to be petty out of all times, right? It's like, well, Taquita, but that ain't my dick no more. I gave that up 25 years ago. Like, you the nurse. I'm like, I'm not gonna let you fuck up my recovery. Like, what they got to do? What? So then I asked my stepmom, who was his current wife, and I said, Cookie, that's her name. That's her nickname because black people have real names and their nicknames, but so we go by Cookie. So I'm like, Cookie, can you help Daddy use the bathroom? And she's like, oh, I gave her the urinal. And she's like, I don't know what to do with that. And I said, let me explain, Cookie, let me explain something. That's your dick. You want somebody else messing with your dick? She's like, well, you the nurse, Taquita. I was like, fuck. So I asked my grandma, if anybody gonna help, grandma gonna help, because, that's your mother. And then my grandma, she gonna lie. The older people can lie without and get away with it. Like, she lying, like, pushing her glasses up. Well, baby, I ain't got my glasses on. Like, yes, you do. It's on your face. I don't know what to do with that. They don't make them like they used to. Like, dicks? You know what to do with that. My grandma got 8 kids. She know what the fuck to do with that. That's what I'm saying. So I had to help him. And, because he got mad all of a sudden, because, like, when you need help, like, he was like, somebody help me. I'm like, Dad, if you put your phone down, then you could hold your own dick. He didn't want to let his phone go. Like, typical man stuff. So I helped him. It wasn't that bad. I was like, okay. I was reluctant. Like, I put the urinal on the bed like it was a bomb. I was like, here, there you go. Like, you could do it, Daddy. You could do it. Like, and he couldn't. He needed help. I helped him. I want to move on with that memory. I want to move on. How about that? I feel like, no, being a nurse, I get to see both perspectives with this accident with my dad, because I'm used to taking care of patients and dealing with, like, the stress of families coming in and your life changing from what's going on. And then on the other end, like, as a daughter, like, I'm in the hospital and I get to see, like, the whole perspective. One thing I will say is that the hospital visits are stressful for everybody, but with men, it's stressful not because of their health, but because they don't have control over who's going to show up. Let me tell you, my dad was in the hospital, and all of a sudden, some lady nobody knows comes up to the hospital, and just like, like snooping around. I'm like, who is she? You already know. He said, side chick. There you go. That's how people, let me tell you, like in this traumatic time, like, let me tell you how we found out, like how we knew she was the side chick. Because I asked, so for one, my mom and stepmom, they in the corner, they looking like, who? Like they did one of these together, like, who is this bitch? Like, together. It was like they was on the same team. And then my dad started sweating, right? Like, and it wasn't like his health issue. It was like he started sweating and like he put the phone down then. And then like was wiping his brow and shit. I was like, he was like, flustered. And the lady comes, I'm asking, I'm like, yo, how you know my dad? I'm the oldest, so I take authority, like, with everything. And she's like, oh, baby, I'm the cheesecake lady. Like, I've been making cheesecake for your father for the last 25 years. And I'm like, okay, so my daddy been diabetic for 15, so he don't even eat sweets, right? And she didn't bring a cheesecake. Like, bitch, you forgot your alibi, is what I'm saying. Like how you gonna be the cheesecake lady and show up without cheesecake? Like, I'm just like, that's what they calling it now, like, side chicks. Pussy on the side is like cheese. That's what you calling it now, cheesecake. So then I got mad. Like, for a minute, I'm just like, okay, I'm okay if men have side chicks. We know that, like, that happens. Then I got pissed because I was just like, if you are the side chick, then where the fuck was you at 10 minutes ago when I had to help this motherfucker use the bathroom? That's what I want to know. Side chicks are willing to do what nobody else will. She probably would have been like, I'll do it. I'll touch the daddy dick. What else? Something else. Before I go, I'll let you guys know a little bit more. nursing wise. This world is like ridiculous being a nurse. Like I said, people want hookups. My mom, she called me today at work, and she's like, baby, you think you could bring home a couple cases of flu shots for your sister baby shower? What? Like, we just gonna set a table up and you could just do your thing. Like, you want me to administer flu shots at a baby shower? Come on now. You know, like, why? So if you don't feel comfortable giving the shots out, well, you could just get them and just put them in the gift bags. You know, like, who gives out flu shots? I just want Tiffany baby shower to be like, you know, the best. I said, if you don't get this shit out of here. Like, I'm not finna risk losing my job, like, trying to hook you up. My uncle asked me to bring home methadone. I'm like, Uncle Jerry, you trying to get off heroin? Like, what's going on? Y'all know methadone is a drug. You take it off of here. My uncle is like, with all these shit, I'm trying to get off these cigarettes. If methadone help with heroin, imagine what it could do for nicotine. What? And then there's thugs always asking me for extraordinary stuff. This one dude, he asked, like, we've been dating for like 3 months now, Taquita. I'm thinking he gonna ask to have sex, because that's what dudes do. They be on the timer. And he was like, dawg, you think you could hook a brother up with the clear machine? The clear machine? He was like, yeah, you know, the revive, clear. You mean the defibrillator? Like, yeah, in case I got to revive one of the homies. All right, y'all, that's my time. Y'all been fun. I'm Taquita Love.